Good morning, everyone. And for once, I can genuinely say this and have it be morning. Isn't this a miracle? I think this is probably the first time that has happened. I'm here today recording an Elita ranking video because you know what? The Sims is gone, and I was reading my horoscope today, and it said something, if you try, you'll be insanely successful, and I would like to receive monetary compensation. Thank you, YouTube. So that's why I'm here, and I definitely did look up my horoscope so I could use it for an intro. Elita, let's start off with... I already have this picked. I don't know why I'm pretending that I haven't. Let's start off with Dysania. And you know what? We'll just go crazy. Some might say this is premature, but let's start with this one. The ending track. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I can't explain it. The thing with Elita is I genuinely can't tell if she's like trying to be overly sexual, which, nope, if my goal is to have monetary compensation, that's not a good thing to say. But I can't tell if it's genuine. I feel like in the beginning it was genuine, that she was like, yeah, let's fucking go. But then later it evolved into not in like kind of making fun of it. It's kind of like a bit I have in real life where I keep on like hammering in to people that I know how much I love like pots with like fruits on them, and now nobody can tell if it's genuine. Either way, orgasm D. Don't like those. But you know what? After I've had my controversy, let's do something good. Summer song so fucking beautiful. S, it's a little love song. It's so fucking simple, yet it's so fucking beautiful. And this is like in my top 20 most streamed songs of all time. I love it. It's when Emma and her boyfriend, I think Tim, which that's kind of like a funny name. It sounds like Thumbtank, but then if it was like a different Brian and it was a Tim, but that's besides the point. Okay, another S. Serial Killer is beautiful. I thought this song was genuinely just like Jeffrey Dahmer, boom boom kill. Turns out it was about the music industry. Then let's go down a grade. Heaven's Night. I like this one. I like the subject matter, I think, of this song the most out of all the songs on Dysania, but I just don't like the sound as much as like Summer Song or Serial Killer, which apparently have a thing for songs that start with S. But Heaven's Night, I like it. It's like about God, and I love God, and it's also about women. I love women also, which became very evident in my explanation of what I imagine during the song Girls in Bikinis by Poppy. She bangs like a fairy on acid. It's good. It's simplistic, and normally I don't like simplistic all too much, but this one, this has some like kind of drug in it, maybe like acid. I don't know, but I like it. It's between an A or a B to me. Ugh. Disgusting. Let's go with A for now. We can always change it. Then I think it's a joke. I don't understand what it's about, but I kind of like the contrast between the Elita vocals and the whatever the man is. I think it's a B. It's a B. I don't know what it's about. I just like the sound of it. That's all I know. Then, ooh. Okay, this has been too positive. Let's go a little bit bad here. Mentally not here. I'm mentally not there when this song plays. I've listened to this album a bunch. I still don't know what mentally not here sounds like. No, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Hold on. I'm looking this up now. Mentally not here. I have this every single time. Okay, I do kind of like it. I just kind of forget all about it. Yeah, I don't know. I like it more than Orgasm, I guess. C. Oh, one thing I do like about Orgasm is that she says 206 bones in my body. I like signing that out. I'm trying to do it now, but my hands are like they're frozen. I've been incapable of typing all day long. Like I've been like clacking away like a fucking chicken or something. But yeah, it's not very effective. But either way, then I think sleep paralysis, probably above B. I experienced sleep paralysis 3 times in my life. You know what? They were joyous occasions. I'm not even gonna lie. One time I had a dream where I was in like a huge water park. Like the world was just a water park. It was blue. There were lizards everywhere. and there was also Billie Eilish, and we were hanging out, and it was all cool, and then I suddenly everything disappeared, and I had sleep paralysis, and I was like, fuck yeah, this is kind of awesome, because now I don't just teleport to the morning, now I get to experience the sleep, and nothing scary happened, except for the time that it did, but that one time it was fun, I can't lie. Okay, and we're left with these three. I think I prefer lunar orbit over going under because I feel like somehow this is a bit more texture, a bit more you know. But do I think? Yeah, it's on A level, I think. And then trauma bonding, I love this song so fucking much because of like the contrast between like the boing boing boing. Yeah, the fucking bouncy ball. And like the calmer bit, but I don't really listen to it anymore. Sure, A, sure, and then going under, we'll place it in B. No, okay, do I want to go positive, or do I want to go controversial? This is the one big question in my, like, whole entire life. Oh yeah, I can't, sleep paralysis is pretty good. Because it kind of sounds like pots and pans at the end. It sounds like really fun to dance to. So I think, yeah, okay, it's definitely B. I was doubting for a second. Let's go with Anxiety Angel. Yes. Sour Switchblade. I mean, come on. It's beautiful. It has like a bit more energy to it, which I love for Elita now, because I started listening to Elita in like 2019, 2020, somewhere around there, and I love like the slower sound of Sick Girl and Bloodsucker, but eventually I kind of grew out of that real quick as I transitioned into really liking metal. Having Sour Switchblade with like a bit more like energy, a bit more like danceability to it, I love that. Beautiful. You can bring your friend too, or is that too taboo? Fuck yeah. Then Satanic Slumber Party. I like the theming of it. Like people judging, like making judgments on someone who isn't able to speak on it, and like murder, like spoken through murder things, or at least that's how I interpret it roughly, because I have a better interpretation. I'm just not good with words, which I picked the wrong hobby to be not good with words, but that's fine. That's fine. Nobody cares. I don't like this one. Is that bad? This is one of those ones where I've listened to this EP a bunch. I could not tell you what Satanic Slumber Party sounds like. Well, I'm trying to conjure it up in my mind right now, but now I just have mentally not here in my head. Oh yeah, I remember. They say I say I collect knives. They start to fear for their lives. That's right. D. If I don't even know what it sounds like, how can I say that it's good? Then am I scaring you? Beautiful. It reminds me of Ghosting by Mother. I love it so much. It's very fucking good. Also, I like the contrast with male-female vocals. And Sucking Souls, I kind of like this one. It has such like a dreamy sound to it. I would not be able to tell you the meaning of it, but I like the dreamy, like it's very peaceful to me. The lyrics aren't peaceful, but it has like a peaceful vibe to it. I just don't gotta think about it all too long, because then I get freaked the fuck out. So Sucking Souls, probably a B. An Anxiety Angel, I like the sound, just the lyrics, they're a bit too I don't know. They're a bit too I'm 14 and I have a mental illness and I'm gonna talk about it. Which, by the way, I should reiterate, this is I am not a music professional. This is just my fucking opinion. So if don't take offense to it. Just like what I'm thinking. So I think Anxiety Angel, because I like the sound, I guess I'll put it in C. Now I'm thinking I should put Mentally Not Here. No, because I don't, sometimes I skip it. Sometimes. What next? I want to save Hell Hill for last. That's like the best. It's mwah, beautiful. Let's go for controversial again. I loved Sick Girl as a kid when I was like 14, something like that. Now, I've grown out of the slow music. Sometimes I do like slow music, but it has to, but like not now. I've like kind of grown out of whatever this is, but it's like I do like it. I'm not gonna listen to it. So I needed to listen to this EP like on fucking repeat. Yeah, fucking let's repeat. But I had this EP on repeat for like very long, okay, to like get to know the songs again, because it's been so long for me, and I just don't. This is the one EP that I just don't listen to. I think the one that I like the most on this album is Agoraphobia, which I'll probably place at a B. Yeah, I can't wait to get cancelled, considering this is gonna be the highest one. It's just like I like the sound, I just don't really like the lyrics. The lyrics don't do much to me. Then Perverted, honestly, I don't listen to this one. It again makes me doubt what Elita even is about. D. I'm sorry, man. Then Introverted, I kind of like the music video of this one. It's a lot of pink. Pink is good. Yeah. And even as a kid, when I was like listening to this album, I was like, the lyrics are a bit too on the nose for me, and I don't like my nose to be fucking touched. So I never really had anything with Introverted, but while I had this EP on repeat so fucking much, it did kind of get stuck in my head. So initially I was thinking like D maybe, but I think it's upgraded to a C. Congratulations! I don't know how this happened. Then Hypochondriac. This is one of the ones that I forget what it sounds like. So I don't know, probably a D, because I would not be able to tell you what it sounds like. I think she says something about her therapist, and then she cried. Yeah. That's right about where it ends. And then Sober. Do I even want to talk about Sober? There's a lot to unpack there. Okay, basically, if you watch my Poppy video, you would know that for certain Poppy songs, I have very intense nostalgia. For Slime Rancher, which, that doesn't match up. You got Poppy on the one hand, you got Sentient Slimes on the other hand. For Sober, during the time that I listened to Sober, I had a very, very odd and also very, very intense obsession with oat milk. And I would drink, like, I kid you not, 4 to 5 cups of oat milk a day while I was listening to this song. So whenever I think of Sober, I just think of oat milk. And by now, oat milk makes me... I could not drink another glass of it for the rest of my lifetime, I think, but I did once think that it was one of the better songs. So, C. But just know, I am prejudiced against my nostalgia for this song. You know what? I've had enough of these EPs and one album or mixtape, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let's do some singles. Void. Again, I love this one. I distinctly remember putting it on a tier list of 10 favorite songs that I needed to hand in for music class. Well, you distinctly remembered it wrong, bitch. I don't know where that came from. What was the song? I really don't know. Oh, Void, of course. Void isn't on here. Some other diabolical stuff is on here. I don't want to think about that all too long. Why is half of it Poppy? Well, I know perfectly why, because she's the best. Yeah. My ranking still stands, though. I still agree with most of it. Just for that, it's an E. I'm sorry. I can't do this. Why am I actually starting to cry? Oh my god. I hate everyone but you. I like this one. I kind of like this one. It's simple, but it's kind of pretty. I think it's probably in the B category. Yeah, I think right about there. Then So Wet. Okay, so basically, my listening with Elita has come and gone in lots of phases. There was one phase between like 2019 and 2020 when I was listening to Sick Girl and Bloodsucker, and then it continued when maybe like 2021, 2022 when Anxiety Angel released. And then I had another one with Dysania like a year after that released, and then it continued into Hell Hill, which is like mwah, Italian kiss, mwah, beautiful. This was released. This is the only release that I was not around for, except for I Hate Everyone But You, and I also wasn't around for Sick Girl, but I was like around for that era. But this fell between the gaps. It's one of those songs where I know I like it, I just don't ever listen to it. Okay, don't listen to. Sorry. Please don't murder me in my sleep. Also, I think part of the problem is that her hair in this cover art really freaks me out. Like, to an insane degree. I don't know what it is. Something about, like, the straight, like, thick hair, and then having it touch her ears, and then also like being fake and very straight, and then in braids. It really freaks me out. I don't know what it is. It's that is how it makes me feel. I can't handle looking at the cover up for that reason. Maybe I have a problem. Maybe I have mental illnesses, which I would say are irrelevant. Okay, let's do Bloodsucker. I quite like this one. I think my favorite one is R.I.P., but I don't know how highly I'd rate it. Like, maybe it's between an A and a B. Let's go for B. No. Let's go for A. Fuck yeah. I don't really listen to this EP anymore, but I have a great appreciation for it. I appreciate it more than Sick Girl, I think, but like lesser than Anxiety Angel. Even though I generally I like the songs more on Bloodsucker. I think Dream of You is very dreamy song. I quite like it. Probably a B together with What a Game. And then Maggot. I like it because she refers to it, I think, in Only Famous for My Tits, but I don't have much with it. Also, in this song, she says the name of the EP, you know, Bloodsucker, right there. And that every single time just reminds me of a certain Genius annotation on a Knocked Loose song. Hold on, I'll look this shit up for you. Sit and mourn. I can't type. Yeah, this one. You won't go before you're supposed to, you know? Right there. And then it says, aha, he said it. I don't know why, but I think every single time now that there's like a mention of the title of the album, I just think of this annotation. Especially with Bloodsucker for some reason. Maybe it's because, like, along with You Won't Go Before You're Supposed to, there's not a track with the actual name in it, but there is a mention of the name, and I associate these two things now. I think this is my final ranking. Also, sorry, another sidetracking. Where are her nipples? Where are her nipples? Sorry, but we need to have a serious conversation about this. Where the fuck did her nipples go? Not every single time, I'm not a pervert, but like, when I look over at the cover art, I'm thinking, where did they go? And I'm every single time I get a tendency to screenshot it and zoom in, but somehow every single time that feels disturbingly very super duper wrong, so I don't. But if anybody would be a pervert enough to do that for me, thank you, and please report where she left her nipples. Where are her nipples right there? Did she have a nipple amputation? I'm gonna start a fucking conspiracy. Maybe nipples aren't real, or she's a robot. Either way, I'm gonna start conspiracizing. Okay, move on. Enough of flat earth theories. Let's go to Hell Hill. Let's start off with Masturbating in a Coffin. I love this song, has so much energy to it. It's like kind of dystopian yet beautiful. It's about taking pleasure in being dead to people, which that it's so fucking clever and then call it masturbating in a coffin. I find it beautiful. It also reminds me of a fixation that I had as a child with coffins, and I really desperately wanted to sleep in one of them, which, and there's more things like that in my child that I did as a kid. Like I was oddly obsessed with moles, and I really desperately wanted to see a mole. So whenever I was near a molehill, I would just like stare at it because I wanted to see a mole. So for all those reasons, the song is an S for me. An unidentified emotion. Beautiful. So nice. It reminds me deeply of being on a boat, and then it reminds me of a dream that I had as a kid that I actually accidentally dropped my 2 favorite stuffed animals into the depths of the ocean, and then I cried in my dream. But the song is nice. Is it S or is it A? It's an S. It's an S. Are we really doing this in order? Oh my god, this is a rare occurrence. Never happened before. Ego. I like the song. It's in my perception, it's about like getting like an ego boost from the wrong places. Like she's saying like, I took a call from the doctor. My diagnosis, I got hotter. I think it's smart. It reminds me of Jeff Winger from Community in that one episode, and where Britta was also Michael Jackson, which oddly fits her very well. I think A. I love the energy to it. I also like the music video, but I think that I like the music video for masturbating in a coffin more, to be honest. Then Planet Paparazzi. It's about fame, of course, like Planet Paparazzi being famous for like not being, for like being a controversial person, I guess. I really like this one. I also like that the music video like fully delves into like the dystopian like feel of it. I just don't, it's like a bit too on the nose, and you know, we discussed that I don't like it when people touch my nose. So it's the music video is a bit too on the nose. Like with the gun, it makes me like I don't know, but like nice. Is it PS1 or PS2? Like horror game, you know, I quite like it. I think it's an S2. That only famous for my tits, kind of like poking fun at, I think, like the old songs a little bit, with like a reference to maggot with like hog tied to the back of your car. I think I probably like it less than Ego, but I do really like it. No, but I need to place this high because otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble, because then the ranking won't make sense anymore. Then televised suicide. Beautiful. It's about a news presenter committing suicide live on radio, but also like a bit of application to social media. I really like this one. It's an S for me. This is don't worry, it'll get worse from here. It so far has been only good. It feels like I have a bit of like a recency. Is that what it's called? Recency bias, and when something is recent that it'll be more nice. Oh, nice. Here's where it takes a turn. Korean karaoke bar. I don't like it. I've never liked it. The second this came out, I was very confused. I was listening to it recently, and I kind of got it as like, oh yeah, maybe, you know, it's okay, but not really. It's probably a C. Yeah. Like when this song comes on and it's on shuffle and I'm just not in the mood, which is like 50% of the time, I skip it. Then girls on the internet, here comes the controversy train. B. Again, this is one of the songs that people are oddly obsessed with, but I just don't really get it. It's like, yeah, alright, it's kinda nice. I do really like the music video of it, like that there are girls in the music video. It's kinda like Girls in Bikinis by Poppy, and then it's girls. I'm straight, by the way. And you know, it's fine. I like it. It doesn't have the energy or like the distortion that the other songs have. It's alright. Then Guys with Sex Drives. I don't like the beginning of it. Again, the nose thing. But I do like the like when it becomes distorted. So it's probably above Girls on the Internet. But do I dare say that? But I don't really believe that, I think. B. Girls and guys, they're Bs. If we did that, we would fix the bee population. Can we just do that? Is it all that complicated? I don't think so. That meat monster. Beautiful touches it on like women. and I like it. I like it. It's about like the perception of like women and being feminine and like what like comes along with that in our society, because we live in a society. And I really like it. It's beautiful. I like the doom 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 doom, which now it just kind of sounds like dubstep, but if you know the song, you'll maybe know what I mean if you're being very creative. Hikikomori, I love it. Beautiful. It's about hikikomori, which is like in Japan, like just staying inside and I think like just working. I like it. I like the distortion kind of dance part in it. I have a problem where I like to replace the lyrics with other lyrics in my head. So I kind of replace the hikikomori with let's get that money, which it's completely illogical, but I just enjoy doing it. So leave me alone. It's an A for me, especially for the money. I love monetary compensation. Then knife dick, it's a bit. I get it. The rest of the songs are repeaty, but this is a bit too repeaty for me, and I don't know. It just doesn't have like the same energy the rest of the album has. So C, yeah. And then Hell Hill, I like it. Do I? I love it. I love it, but it's a 10-minute long track. You can't expect me to judge it by the same like factors as the other songs. I like it. It's like a horror. I still can't say horror. It just sounds like I'm like but I'm just trying to say horror. I can't say it. Same with mirror. Horror soundscape, which that is what it's not. And I do like the little snippets of it. It's like a beautiful conclusion to all of it. We made it past Hell Hill, and that was it. Oh. It also scared the shit out of me because I was listening to this album at 1 a.m. when this came out. So it's time. Wow, how much I love typing. Then does it say cat goofree? Yeah, cat goofree. So yeah, I think that is right about it. Again, this is just my opinion. Share your own opinions down below. I'm definitely not engagement baiting. Don't share your opinions down below. Instead, keep completely quiet, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye bye.